But we put out the first single. First single is Mary J. Blige, track number 2, and the B side is Ain't No N-Word, right? And I'm like, all right, I'll fuck with this right here because it reminds me of It's Your Thing, right? EPMD, doom, 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 the whole darn thing, right? Was that what it was?
Yep,
and
it was.
Yeah.
I keep you fresher than the next chick. No need.
Okay, fuck it down. I fuck with her too. Boom. So it was all like making sense and everything. Boom. These are prime Jay-Z days. You know what I'm saying? Like doing radio tours, doing radio shows, taking him to the Beverly Center. He's wearing like a JT the Bigger Figure t-shirt with denim shorts and Jordans on. Do you know what I mean? Going to Jacksonville for a fucking radio show, and he's staying at like a 2.5-star hotel, and he's complaining about it. And I'm like, God damn. And just like funny things, and seeing Jay, and I'd be like, all right, cool. And I never really thought too much of him, but he was able to get, big attention. He was able to get, Mary J on the album, boom, whatever. And, he had this Lexus GS 300 touring edition car. I ended up getting a Lexus GS 300, which I was living beyond my means of getting it, but it was like he influenced that. And we talked, and I had the R&B group, The Truth, and that was my main focus. Reasonable Doubt was like my second focus. Now, this is early on. This is like not even really coming out. We started pushing the record to radio. Ain't No, and the B-side with the Mary J joint ends up going gold. So I get my first official plaque from that. I had plaques from Masterpiece, but this was like a different thing. Friday, it's kind of like, come on, I'm doing A&R coordination, like sequencing, like, come on, like what am I doing? But this was something I was pushing. I was doing other things. And so now Jay's got a gold record. I have the R&B group, The Truth, and I'm playing people a record. And the record is, I'm telling you right now, search, man, I wish I could I'm going to find it and play this record. It was an amazing record. The crazy thing is, at the end of the day, we put $1.5 million into this R&B group, and it didn't do shit. There was so many amazing things. I had Missy write half the album. She wasn't even signed yet. That's how dope it was. Missy was working on Aaliyah's album at the time, One in a Million. I had Faith vocal coach them. She was on a song. There was so much crazy shit. So my brain wasn't focused on Reasonable Doubt. So I'm in the office. Smith & Wesson is playing the Reasonable Doubt album, and the Evils comes out. And they're like, bro, like, I'm not necessarily a West Coast beat type of dude, but you hear that Snoop sample, Dear God, can you save me? And I was like, maybe I'm not listening to this record. And this is like a project that put on my lap. Like, I should really fuck with this album a little bit more. Reasonable Doubt goes platinum now, and it's still our record. And a lot is going on in my life. And me and Jay-Z walk past each other all the time. I had said some things he didn't like or whatever. Boom, so we're never really cool. Me and Dame like this. Me and Biggs are like this. And so Dame's like, yo, what's up with this R&B group you got? I'm like, yo, they lit. Boom. I got this open song. I want to get Keith Murray on. And Dame's like, what the fuck you want to put Keith Murray on there? Let's put Jay on there. It's fucking crazy. Jay's the fucking Mike MJ. He's the new king in New York. I was like, oh, okay, sure, cool. And again, I didn't think he was going to be a big star. You know what I mean? It was something that fell in my lap. There were songs on there that I liked. And for sure, I ain't going to lie to you. That album is, now when I break it back, I'm like, I've told Jay, that's my favorite album that you've done, blah, blah, whatever. And he's like, yo, me too. And it's a great thing. It just, in hindsight, I couldn't see it in front of my face. You might have a beautiful woman in front of you and not appreciate her. You might cheat on her, blah, blah, whatever. And you realize later, what the fuck was I thinking?